дівчини спішу, воно в саду сидить, на стежечку глядить, і думку думає, що я прийду. Воно в саду сидить, на стежечку глядить, і думку думає, що я прийду.
Привіт, YouTube, це Джашкомо, мой YouTube channel, де я розповідаю свої відверті думки про талановитих музикантів. Юсифус Віту, як відомих, так і маловідомих артистів. Я обіцяю вам, шановна публіка, що ви не будете розчаровані зовсім. Приєднуйтесь до мого каналу, де ви підписуєтесь, де ви відкриваєте разом зі мною талановитих артистів. Now, my first reaction of today, I have reacted to this particular artist before, and this is I hope I'm going to pronounce it right as well. This is Sливоцький and the Lегінь Kvartet. Evening is Evening, that's what it is. It's a Ukrainian folk song from the musical film Singing in the Mountains 1986. The vocal quartet, Lегінь, Mihайло Sливоцький, Petro Cholowski, Юрій Серганюк, and Орест Шуляр, accompanied by the instrumental quartet Усмішка, Юрій Фейда, баян, Mihайло Pavlyuk, which is violin, Юрій Курило, which is double bass, and is it Grigorій Котик, and which is the guitar. I don't know how well I've done my pronunciation. You guys got to let me know. I think I'm about say 85% wrong. I think I'm roughly about that. So look, I have reacted to this particular artist before, and I just love the groove and the feel of what I first witnessed, and especially back in the days when I know TV and the media was kind of figuring out what is the TV media, what is the pop world. So look, let's go straight into my first reaction of today, shall we? So without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? Here we go. What's it called? It's not a harmonica. That's the
вечір, вечоріє, дівчини спішу, воно в саду сидить, на стежечку глядить, і думку думає, що я прийду. Воно в саду сидить, на стежечку глядить, і думку думає, що я прийду. Що я до дівчини добрий вечір сказав, за руку взяв її, потім обняв її, а я обняв її, поцілував. За руку взяв її, потім обняв її, а я обняв її.
This riff is kind of popular in Ukraine.
Дівчина сині очі,
Give it to Elvis.
вона встидається і не признається, що любить так мене, як я її. Вона спитається і не признається, що любить так мене, як я її. І був би я дівчиною,
His nickname's Elvis.
та як ми мріяли, гори запіяли, і на прощаннячко я їй сказав.
I love the harmonies, man.
Та як ми мріяли,
Beatles. Like Donny Osmond.
запіяли, і на прощаннячко я їй сказав.
Yeah, you said
Вечір, вечоріє, в вишневому саду, ти знов саду сиди, на стежечку гляди, а я до тебе знов в серце прийду. Ти знов саду сиди, на стежечку гляди, а я до тебе знов в серце прийду.
Why did they go to a tree? No idea it went to a tree branch. You have to let me know about that one. So that was Sливоцький, and the Legínь Kvartet, Evening is Evening, taken from the 1989 Singing Mountains. Look, I love anything folk. I don't know why my brains tune into folk music from around the world, but I love it. It tells a lovely, I don't know, it's classic, it's traditional. It tells a story in there. And this is no different. It's just that I've got to now find out the musical film Singing in the Mountains. I hope it has got subtitles. Also, I have been given my first comedian or comedy soap thing to watch. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not too sure if I'm going to react to it, but it has got subtitles. So you let me know, should I watch it for myself, or is that something that you would like me to react to and, interact with, you seeing how much I can take in, how much is funny, just would you want to see me react to a comedy? That's the question. So let me know about that. Like I said, I love this harmonies, I love the folk, there's certain things in there that reminds me of certain music of today in Ukraine. I don't know, it's got that same kind of, I don't know, there's something about the music or the tempo or the schematics of the song. Is that, or it could be in a different kind of pattern. It's in the schematics of Ukrainian music, and I've heard it so many times through various different artists. So it's really kind of nice to see how far back that kind of pattern goes. And I'm sure there's, well, actually, I'm not that I'm sure there is because I have recognized, but I just haven't said. But I'm saying it now that I do recognize it, and also I begin to recognize modern artists. Like I've been getting a number of comments saying like, okay, this particular modern artist, that song is actually a poet from a particular poet back in blah, blah, blah. And when you're hearing the songs from, the 1980s or the 1960s or 1970s, I'm hearing those same songs or certainly the melody of it. So where I'm thinking the modern artist is creating it's their vocals or some, well, actually, it's kind of weird now when I'm thinking that. I think 25% of the songs that I have reacted to coming from Ukraine, where I thought is the artist's song, I see that is a massive amount of inspiration taken from poets. Even the songs, even from the yesteryear. 25% is a hell of a lot when you think about it. I think over in the UK, maybe 2% or maybe 5%, we hear songs that have been revitalized back in that era to play over, you get it from a boy band or a girl band or a solo artist. But I reckon about, say, 5%. I don't even know how much is it over in other countries. I think over in India is quite a lot, because they certainly carry the torch when it comes to the 500-year-old, 400-year-old songs. They carry the torch heavily. And I think it's the same thing, like I said, with Ukraine. They carry the torch really, really heavily. But there's only a handful of countries that I can name out to you that actually does that. Food for thought, really, is countries not losing, but reducing, diluting even, the passion and the songs of yesteryear. Who's carrying the torch for them to bring it into the modern society? Because music itself and lyrics, when good music never dies. Good music, no matter how old it is, when you play it like of today, it still sounds like it was made yesterday. That's when you know you got quality music. Now, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and this is 1986. Exactly. Food for thought. But until the next time, I salute you. Boom.
Як вечір вечоріє, в вишневому саду, пізно саду, сиди на стежечку гляди, а я до тебе знов серце прийду. Пізно саду, сиди на стежечку гляди, а я до тебе